Welcome to the channel, and today we will study gesture in the psychoanalysis by Luce Irigaray. Luce Irigaray is a prominent French feminist philosopher, psychoanalyst, and cultural theorist. Born in Belgium in 1930, she became a leading figure in contemporary feminist theory. Irigaray challenges traditional Western philosophy and psychoanalysis for being biased. These disciplines have long been giving male centric interpretations of gender and sexuality, ignoring female experiences and subjectivity. In her writing, she criticizes these male dominated philosophical traditions for marginalizing women. Criticizing Freud and Lacan for giving phallogocentric interpretation of sexuality, she proposes alternative psychoanalytic approach that recognizes the uniqueness of female subjectivity and desire. In the essay Gesture in the Psychoanalysis, through the exploration of the concept of gesture, Irigaray focuses on the importance of non-verbal communication and bodily expressions in understanding subjectivity and desire. She argues that traditional psychoanalysis overlooks the significance of feminine gestures and bodily language, which she believes are integral to the women identity and self expression. Luce Irigaray's essay, Gesture in the Psychoanalysis, is a significant exploration of how psychoanalysis deals with the concept of gesture. She writes that gestures are important aspects of psychoanalysis, but unfortunately, only Freud discussed them in his therapies. She writes that her observation as psychoanalyst have led her to discover something about gesture uses in the conventions of psychoanalysis. These discoveries were highly helpful in the treatment of our patients. So she uses two gestures which are used in the normal psychoanalysis setting, the one lying back and other seated, and second lying down with the analyst sitting behind, back to back silent. She says these gestures are helpful in breaking the social convention and in breaking patients' relation to linguistic signs, in remembering and breaking the communication between the two. And this is how the patient builds her store of language. But the question is, are these gestural arrangements and mechanisms alike for men and women? Are they identical for different sexes? Luce Irigaray says no, because sexual connotations for lying down differ for men and women. Psychoanalysis practice is gesturally distinctive from both sexes. Patients are sexed, they have sexed past and present just like their analyst. Now, Irigaray wonders why there is an insistence of neutrality in these gestural arrangements. One of the causes, she says, is technology, but more than that, it is phallogocentric bias within psychoanalysis, where the phallus and the male language are positioned as the form or the norm against which everything else, including femininity, is defined. She exposes this bias, mentioning Freud's experiment with his grandson, which is called Fort da Game. This is mentioned in his work Beyond the Pleasure Principle. In this experiment, Freud observed his grandson playing with the spool and string. The child repeatedly threw the spool away, exclaiming, "Fort" means gone, and then pulled it back with string saying "da" means there. Freud interpreted this behavior as a representative of the child's attempt to master separation anxiety related to his mother's temporary absence. Irigaray utilizes this example to highlight Freud's male centric viewpoint, as Freud attributes the child's action to the absence and the return of the mother. Irigaray critiques Freud's interpretation for not considering alternative explanation beyond a mother-centered analysis. According to Luce Irigaray, girls do not use the same gesture. For a girl, mother is not the other. The mother has the same sex as the girls. Therefore, she does not need any outer object to symbolize her mother. In the absence of a mother, a girl child in her mirror stage does either of these three types of gesture. Either she is overcome by distress, or she starts playing with doll, to which she starts shifting maternal attention. Now, this is not an object like reel. She dances, constructing for herself a symbolic space. Or if she speaks, she does not say for da, rather in sing song or non syllabic voice. Now, what are the implications? In the final pages of the essay, Irigaray emphasizes the need for a transformation in psychoanalytic discourse. She highlights the significance of recognizing and integrating the gestures and bodily expressions of women within psychoanalysis, highlighting the limitations of traditional psychoanalytical theory that predominantly focus on male experiences. Irigaray's conclusion may advocate for a re-evaluation of the phallocentric biases inherent in psychoanalytical framework and a call for a more inclusive approach that acknowledges the diverse gestures and expressions of femininity. She argues that a more comprehensive understanding of gestures and bodily languages is crucial in representing the complexities of women's subjectivity within psychoanalytic theory. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck.